Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. This is a 2006 Toyota Sienna. I was servicing in the past, and the customer lives kind of far away, so then it disappeared for a while. Then I saw it on Craigslist that actually they had a bad transmission. He was trying to sell it, he didn't sell it, and somebody put a new tranny in it. Now, shortly after, he thinks there is a bad engine mount. He said, well, I don't know, but I think there is bad engine mount. It makes some noises, popping or banging noises, da-da-da. So I wanna start from there. Let's see together what it does. 193,750 miles on the odometer. This has a rear AC. It was running. Wow, what a fancy schmancy machine. So he dropped it off this morning right there at the garbage cans, and I just turned the wheel and I already heard some popping, so I'm gonna show it to you, so I don't just describe it by the words, but you can hear it too. Let's go in the reverse, turn the wheels, and let's listen. Did you hear that? So yep, it's like in the floor. Yep, it obviously happens. Oh yeah, popping, metal. Maybe he's right. Maybe he didn't get under. Maybe he really knows. Window down, our safety, right? You never want to lock your keys in the vehicle. Always, if you work on the cars, bring that window down. It's the safest way. You don't switch it off, close the door, and boom, there's some alarm or system, aftermarket system, which immediately will lock the car. I learned at a Toyota dealer.
I don't quite understand.
Yeah. So, we put the van up. The owner is here, and he said actually after the job was done, the sway bar bracket was loose and it started rattling and so on. So basically what we did, we started looking on the bolts which could be loose or missing, causing this cracking or popping in the frame. Sure enough, my friend, this bolt was completely loose. It's a very main 19mm holding that entire subframe to the main body. Here is another subframe bolt. You can see my prints from the socket, 19mm. That was completely loose too. On contrary, this one was never moved. This one was never moved. It was a factory super tight, but these bolts were just hanging there. If you look how it's attached to the subframe, this should cause or could cause that popping. Here is the engine mount, which the owner said maybe it's bad. Both engine mounts seems to be fine. This one, if you look on the details, the bolts are slightly forward from the previous location where it was before the repair, but it's fine. That should not cause any popping. I already checked these nuts too. Everything is tight, but the main two 19mm were completely loose, especially this one in the back. The front one was loose, but this one was loose. That will eventually fall off. So we are hoping that was the reason for the popping you heard in the cabin. We will just over here try it and see if the problem is fixed without buying any engine mounts or any other parts. So what do you say? Is that it? Was that the cure? I will totally think it is. It wasn't that pop, and the loose bolts on the frame absolutely could cause that. So, cross the fingers for the owner. He's still there. He's hoping it's a little negligence on finishing the job. It can happen, so let's see. we will repeat exactly the same. Let's get out of the lift and do these big turns and see if it will be popping. I'll be quiet. That's a power steering. Yep, that's guys fixed. What do you say, James?
Sounds much better to me. Works. That works.
I will say it's good.
Okay, great.
Do you agree, or?
Yes, I think it's
Yeah,
good.
I think we are good, and we can take care of the brakes in the back. And this is totally tight vehicle.
Yeah.
There's definitely not happening when you gave it to me this morning. It's totally fine. Yeah, the load is on it, and that was it. Yep, we have a winner. Awesome. Good news for the owner. So the owner is super happy, excited. It was just loose main bolts. These are big, thick, long bolts. That's exactly makes sense. When one side is completely loose, that subframe will be shifting and creating these noises. So I retorque everything what I could put my hands on. Every single bolt which is there, it's retorqued. As you can see, it's perfectly quiet. And he brought up that he was going to do the rear brake job. He even bought his, what is this, Duralast? It's probably an APA, huh? I will think that's an APA. So he has these pads. So I said, okay, since I have a lot of time, because he kept saying engine mount, engine mount, engine mount. I expected I will take way more time with it, so I will do his rear brake job, and the owner will be happy. He saved a lot of money today. This can happen. Apparently the guy who did the job had a shop, but it was extra, so he was laying in the dirt underneath it, changing transmission. I don't even understand how they did that. So it's easy to imagine that he forgot to torque 2 bolts on it. Thank you for watching. Let me subscribe. I have way more coming your way soon. See ya.